1, 2.
We are live.
Once again.
Hello, and welcome to ICUBED. The show you didn't know you needed until it showed up on your timeline, and
now you know you need it.
Now you know you need it. I am one of two hosts.
This is my husband, Nishan.
This is my wife, Steffi. We are pretty excited on this Sunday again to do another episode. Why? Because it's something that we love to do. It's something that we feel we have been given an opportunity to share our experience, to share our life with people. And it's something we don't take lightly, something we don't take for granted.
Yes. And so therefore, we like to give our very professional advice unprofessionally on topics related to relationships, dating,
marriage,
anything that's intercultural, interracial, and
international.
Yes, exactly.
Why do we say intercultural, interracial, and international? Because I am from the States.
And I am from Germany, but born in Panama.
So there's some international stuff there. Mm-hmm. We cross cultures.
And by definition, intercultural.
And
as you can see,
very different colors of pigmentation. Mm-hmm. Our phenotypes are completely opposite.
Therefore, interracial.
Exactly. Take the shade of white, darken it. That's what you get with me.
Dark white.
Dark white.
He's dark white. I am light white.
And she is light chocolate.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Well, this week we have another special
episode.
Topic.
Yes. Our topic today is what women want and what men want.
This didn't happen to be brought up to you by the fact that we watched the movie What Women Want.
Oh, no. Great movie, but no.
Great movie. I did fall asleep. Great movie. Okay.
So this topic is special for us because we came across this topic when we were getting premarital counseling. We are not going to say that what we're sharing is the rule and the absolute truth, but we found it extremely helpful in deciphering some of our behaviors as individuals and as a couple.
Yeah, or if you're a couple who is searching to get married or looking forward to get married, if you haven't thought about it yet, if you haven't gone to the engagement process, definitely check out a premarital counselor who's right for you, someone who's trusted, someone who is going to be able to reveal and really listen to Father on things when it comes to, marriage counseling.
And I think it's very important to be with someone that both you and your partner like and respect. It's very important for both to be happy.
And we had a very, very wonderful premarital counselor from Arizona, and he just did a wonderful and amazing job with us.
Yes, in preparing us, as he put it,
not for the altar.
Yes.
But for life after the altar.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
So, with that being said, what men want, what women want. This concept has come from this idea that we picked up from premarital counseling, and we hope that it can provide some information to you that you can take away and really apply to your own lives.
So the truth that we want to share today and that we have found very helpful is women want to be protected, men want to be admired. Now, I can hear a lot of protesting voices coming out from your side. No, that's not quite it. If you actually go down to the roots of things, you will find that's pretty much true 99% of the time.
Pretty much true. Because men want to be valued, and obviously women want to be valued too. We're not saying just because one side wants one thing that the other side doesn't want that one thing. Mm-hmm. For example, I'm sure she would like to be admired too. But the root of my behaviors,
my motivations
is not so much to be admired, which obviously she should be and obviously desires to be admired in some sense.
But in a romantic relationship, what I desire most is to be protected by my partner.
Safety is the key component in our understanding of keeping a relationship together.
Emotional safety, spiritual safety, even physical safety is something that really strikes a chord with us women in a relationship.
Yes. And I think sometimes we men focus so much on the physical side of protection. I'm protecting you financially. I'm protecting you. I'm strong. I used to be a football player, wrestler, baseball player, some type of athletic. I can protect you from someone who's trying to harm you in a physical way. And so I'm doing my job. I don't want to say that you're not doing your job.
Yes.
Because very much I believe that some women need to realize, hey, he's going to protect me physically. Whether it's their own trauma, whether it's their own experience, whether it's domestic violence or domestic abuse. There are some cases in which a woman who has experienced these things needs to feel the safety on a physical level. But that is not all there is that exists for them. There is multiple levels of protection, there's multiple levels of safety, and there's multiple levels of keeping your partner, wrapping your wings around your partner, so to speak, being the angel that your partner needs, in a sense.
And a great picture to look at is birds courting each other.
I thought we were talking about chicken wings.
Not chicken wings, birds.
But you know I love wings.
Paradise birds courting each other, not food. So here's the picture, right? This is nature, and it really reflects onto us humans in our relationship. Here's the paradise bird with all his colorful feathers, and here is the more calmed and settled female bird. What happens in the courting process? The male bird tries to impress the female bird, flashes all his colors and does a little dance and shimmy shimmy.
A little shimmy and shake.
And get some, pheromones going here. That very much applies to men. I mean, think about how you as a man first laid eyes on that special person, and what was the first, I want to show myself off, I want to walk a little straighter, be a little more charming than usual, be a little more, impressive than usual, because I, as a man, thirst for admiration. I want to be admired by women in general, but especially by the woman I'm interested in.
Oh, that's a great point. So going over to what men want, we definitely want to be seen. We want to be heard. We want to be felt in some sense, whether it's for our intellectual prowess, whether it's for the muscles that we've been gaining in the gym. People make fun and people joke about how, look at all these gym rats in there, pumping themselves up, flashing them, checking themselves out in the mirror. But really, that is human nature at its core, especially the male in human nature. We want someone to notice us. We want someone to say, I see that you've been putting in work in this way. Oh, wow. I mean, I got a compliment the other day where someone just said, you're just a good looking guy. Actually said that. And I said, wow, I've never, people don't say that kind of stuff, especially from another man. So it's a beautiful thing to be admired. I think the reason why men want to be admired is not only because they get to experience the satisfaction of someone noticing them, but think about how women on a daily basis are admired. You guys are admired on a daily basis by people you don't know, people who you do know. So you experience that all the time.
Yeah, it's easy for a woman to be the center of attention just because she's a woman, whether good or bad, but hey. And I think that one thing that we need to understand is that oftentimes when we show one of our bad sides in a relationship, it's because we're lacking that specific something. If I show my bad side to Nishan, there's a very high chance that it's because I'm not feeling protected.
True.
And if Nishan shows his bad side to me, there's a very high chance that it's because he doesn't feel respected by me.
That's such a great point. That is very, very true. The times that we feel or we are expressing the worst qualities about ourselves, especially to our partner, is generally when
we're lacking that specific thing that a woman wants or a man wants.
When we're lacking that very internal need.
If I can give an example, for me personally, I am someone who needs emotional safety. So one thing that I really crave from Nishan is to be able to understand, know, and perceive that he is protecting me and my emotions. When I'm in a place where I'm very emotional and I need to express what I'm feeling, even though I don't understand what I'm feeling, what I need Nishan to do is to give me that safe space. Hey, I hear you. I understand you're a little confused with your emotions, but I'm here to listen and to talk things through with you. I'm here to protect you. And the worst thing he could do is, well, you're a little paranoid. Oh my gosh, you're being so irrational. Oh my goodness, are you serious? You're such a crybaby. Stuff like that would show me automatically that he's not willing to protect me in my emotional sphere.
Right.
And that brings out the worst in me. And now I get angry. And now I'm in an argument. And now I hate you. And I don't want to talk to you. And I run away. Like, that's when I come out with my worst.
I'll give another example. The other day, I wanted to watch a video. I said, oh, hey, we're going to have dinner. And then we're going to watch this one movie. And then after this movie, I'd like to see if we can watch this other video. She doesn't remember me saying that. And I think if she had remembered me saying that, I think she would have been okay with us watching this video. So after the movie's over, I'm going to put on this other video, which I took a lot from. It was something that I had kind of received a bit of a revelation from.
And you were really excited to tell me.
And I was very excited to show it to her and get her opinions on it. Now, when I finally put the video on, she said, I don't want to watch it. I was actually genuinely very hurt by that. And I had to look into myself a bit. And it took until the next day to actually do so, where I said, man, I felt there were some things that I wanted to show you. There were some things that I had been working out in myself and learning about for myself that I picked up from this video. And I wanted to share it with you, but when you didn't respond and respect that, it almost felt like you were rejecting me and my process of understanding myself. And so because of that, her not wanting to in some ways admire
and respect
what
you were willing to share,
what I was willing to share, I kind of put up a wall. Like, oh, fine, if you don't want to do that, then, why should we do anything else? Or why should, and it was actually very difficult to break out of that feeling where I was like, oh, I felt very
offended.
I felt genuinely offended by that. So the next day we ended up talking about it, and while
I hope it got cleared up. I apologize.
I expressed what I wanted to say, but I don't necessarily know I don't know if it's cleared up from her side yet.
It's clear on my side. I'm okay.
That being said, to wrap up, we have been learning men want something different than women, generally speaking. We're very different species in a way. We're obviously not different species, but we act different enough that we probably could be considered different species, in my opinion.
Basically.
Yes.
So men want to feel admired, respected, valued, even adored in some ways, worshipped if they can. Women want to feel safe. They want to feel protected and taken care of, both emotionally, physically, materially. The next time when your partner acts up a bit and you're not quite sure where they're coming from, how about asking yourself, maybe she feels scared right now and she can't quite express it. How can I make her feel protected? Maybe he feels disrespected right now. Did I do anything to kind of make him feel lesser than? Go back, retract, and rethink what you've been doing and come to oftentimes the conclusion that yes, there is a hot wire that's called what men want and what women want.
Yes. We thank you so much for watching this episode of iCubed. We appreciate every single one of you fans who tunes in every week. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, or if you want us to go into more detail, please let us know, ask us questions, and if you want even a topic that we can talk about,
please write your suggestions in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe,
like. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week.
Bye.